What is up, TikTok Shop affiliates? Man, I am so excited for today's video because we're gonna be talking about the new way to find winning TikTok Shop products, guys. And in 2026, the way that you find winning TikTok Shop products is nothing like it used to be. Okay, so today, TikTok actually punishes you for choosing the wrong product. So that's why in this video, I'm gonna be breaking down the exact method that I used to make over $3 million in sales. That's pure GMV with TikTok Shop affiliate. I was able to buy my dream car and my girl her dream car. I was able to retire my immigrant mother and move into my dream home in Calabasas, all by the age of 24. So lock in for a few minutes because if you miss this, you're gonna stay stuck using outdated strategies that just don't work anymore. So let's get right into it, guys. The old method is dead. So if you're still using the old TikTok Shop affiliate method and relying on your For You page to find trending products, you're already behind. As you guys can see the meme right here, like if you're just doom scrolling, trying to find products like that, it just doesn't work anymore. And it's because by the time that something hits your feed, you're looking at products that are probably already saturated and overexposed. And if you're already seeing it, imagine all the other affiliates that are seeing the same product. And so because it's already on your For You page, chances are you're too late. And so TikTok is constantly changing, and right now it is only focusing on one specific thing, and that is boosting GMV Max products. Those are the ones that are getting the most organic traffic. So it's no longer about low effort products. It's the products TikTok is actively pushing with GMV Max. So now more than ever, it is crucial that you always check if a product is GMV Max eligible. Some products aren't, and that's not gonna get pushed. Products with sponsored or ad tags are TikTok's way of saying, we're pushing this hard. But there's one big drawback to this update, so you need to know that you have the right tools. And so I highly encourage pretty much every single affiliate that actually wants to take this seriously to use these tools, or you're gonna fall behind. And so as TikTok continues to grow and unlock new opportunities for people to change their lives with just one product, using the right tools is gonna give you a real edge over everyone else. And I'm not saying that you need to be the first person to hop on a product as soon as it comes out, but I am saying that you need to know how to spot the right trends faster than everyone else. So the primary tools that me and my agency use on a daily basis to help TikTok Shop affiliates are CaloData and the Daily Virals. Now, if you guys already have these, amazing. If you want to get a free month trial on both of these tools, you can use code Sebastian, and that'll just save you some money. Personally, I don't really give a shit if you use my code or not. And so CaloData and the Daily Virals gives real-time sales data. It also lets you track things like creator performance, trending velocity, but most importantly, it shows you which products are actively being pushed out by GMV Max. So if you don't use these tools, you're basically shooting yourself in the leg and trying to run a marathon. You're just making your life way harder than it actually needs to be. But you need to make sure that you're using the right filters and know exactly what to look for, or else you're just gonna waste a bunch of time testing products that sucked ass in the first place. So what I like to do is I like to go over here to the product category, and I'm inside of CaloData right now, obviously. I like to filter by the last 7 days, and you have all of these different filters like top new products, high potential for affiliate, sales growing rapidly, and then also top video products. You can even filter by the commission rate over here, so you can choose products that have a solid commission rate, so like 20 to 30%, submit that. And now it's gonna show you products that have really good commission, which is a very important criteria when choosing your products. This product right here, we actually gave out to our community, and it is absolutely ripping. If you're looking to get on a product, I would really recommend this one right here. Especially if you have someone older that you can film skits with, these hearing aids are gonna crush. But what I really like to do on CaloData, again, we're sorting by the last 7 days, is you're able to see all of the top videos on the platform and gain a lot of inspiration from this. And so the way that you can tell if a product is being pushed out by GMV Max is you look at these videos and you see this little ad button right here and right here. As you guys can see, literally all of the top 10 videos in the past 7 days have that ad button, which means they're being pushed out by GMV Max. Again, guys, this is why it's so critical that you're using these research tools. Otherwise, you could potentially be wasting time promoting products that aren't even being pushed out by GMV Max. Something else that I really like to do is look at the top creators. So someone like Deals with Ty, this guy's been crushing for a really long time now. But you can actually go on his page, sort by the last 7 days, and see what are his top brands that he's promoting? What are the top videos that he's seeing success with? And again, this is gonna give you a really good pulse on the market and see what's working right now. My second favorite research tool that I really like to use is the Daily Virals. So this is really useful for figuring out what is working right now. It literally updates every single day with the top trending videos that are getting the most sales. And if you wanna find out if a product is being pushed out by GMV Max, as you guys can see right here, similar to CaloData, it has a little ad button. So if we look at, like, let's say the top 10 videos, Again, guys, all of these have the add button, or most of them. Only these 3 are not being pushed out by GMB Max, but literally most of the top 10 videos all are being pushed out by GMB Max. And they actually just added an update to the daily virals, which I think is gonna make this a really good competitor to CaloData, where now you can check the most trending products for the past 7 days. And so right here, it's gonna show you all of the products that are booming right now. And if you wanted to, what you could do is click on a product, and it's gonna give you more specific data when you click into it. So as you can see, in the past 30 days, it's done $2 million in revenue. And the really cool thing is if you scroll down, you're also able to see the top videos that are getting sales for the product. So it's very similar to CaloData now. And again, guys, like I said, you can use code Sebastian to get a free month on both of those platforms. And just to prove that these tools actually reveal winning products, we actually had one of my clients, Hugo, recently buy his dream car through TikTok Shop Affiliate and by using the products that we've given him. Another one of my clients, Nico, was able to hit an $18,000 profit month. Chris came to us, stuck around $1,000 months to $2,000 months, and we actually helped him crack $30,000 profit month. And then Alexander is one of our Spanish creators. He was able to crack a $15,000 profit month in his first 3 months working with us. Now, if you want to stay ahead of the curve with TikTok and learn directly from me on how to scale as a top performing affiliate, then you need to check out 7-Figure Affiliate. I personally worked one-on-one with dozens of affiliates and have literally helped them, as you can see, buy a supercar. So if you are serious about taking your TikTok Shop Affiliate to the next level, then click that top link inside of the description and you can apply to join 7-Figure Affiliate. But for now, let's get back into the next step, understanding what really makes a $100,000 plus profit product. So to understand what makes a good product, I think it's important to talk about what makes a terrible product. And for the most part, these are unemotional products. Most of the beginner affiliates I work with inside of my private community, before they scale to 10K profit months, they don't fully understand what a winning product actually is. And that's because when most people look for products, they usually go for weird gadgets, basic clothing, generic everyday items. And I will tell you firsthand that it does not matter how good of a creator you are. It doesn't matter how great your content is. If you have a shitty product, you're not gonna sell. So what actually makes a winning product? Well, I would say emotional products, because the best TikTok Shop products aren't logical, they're emotional transformations. The customers want a product that solves a pain, sparks desire, or triggers a fantasy. So before you decide to order a product to test, I always tell my students to ask yourself, does this product instantly communicate change? So you wanna look for products that create some sort of visual transformation, maybe they have relatable pain points, or products that tap into people's insecurities. The reason why skincare is always one of the top products in the world is because it helps people with a major insecurity, which is having bad skin, it's having painful acne. And that's why this niche crushes time over time without fail. For example, a simple shirt made me 6 figures in profit. Now, most people would look at a product like this and they would say, well, Sebastian, this is a very general product. Didn't you just say not to promote something basic like clothing? But it was because of the way I promoted it that solved a huge insecurity. So I would say things like, the problem with regular compression shirts is they squeeze the fuck out of your gut. But with this shirt, it literally makes your stomach disappear. And this was actually one of my most viral videos. I think it got like 8 million views, drove tens of thousands of dollars in pure commissions. And it's because I showed off that visual transformation inside of the video by wearing a regular compression shirt that really made my gut stick out, and then by putting on this shirt that basically hides your gut. So this new shirt was made to make you look lean. And this created the desire inside of men because they wanted to change the way they felt while they wear it. But that still doesn't mean that every product is meant for you to promote. And this is something you really want to pay attention to. Your unicorn equals your product fit. Now, I purposely didn't mention something when I talked about selling those shirts and earning over 6 figures in profit. It didn't just work because of the emotional angle. It worked because I was the perfect seller for that product. And I'm not just saying this out of ego, but the truth is no one else would have been able to replicate those results the way that I did. And here's why. It's because at the time I was bulking, so I had a really big gut, but my arms were still pretty jacked because I go to the gym. So I was literally the perfect messenger for this product. This is something that you really want to keep in mind. And so what is your unicorn? Well, it's the perfect product fit for you, and it makes everything so much easier. Your content is gonna flow better, videos are gonna perform stronger, and scaling becomes way more natural. And to find your unicorn, you just need to think about what makes you unique. So how do you actually go about finding your unicorn? Well, your unicorn is what people believe about you on site. People buy products that look like they belong to you. So make sure that you're matching your products to your vibe, your personality, your lifestyle, your backstory. If you're someone that's really in shape, you have a six-pack, you're probably gonna crush with supplements, gym equipment, gym clothing. If you're someone that has really white teeth, you could do something like teeth whitening strips or some sort of toothpaste. But selling from alignment is going to give you higher conversions. Finally, once you found a few good products, don't make this mistake that wastes most people's time. So you wanna micro test, don't just guess. You need to validate your product before anything else. The truth is, just 10 videos can tell you if your product has potential to run to $10,000 a month. But what do most affiliates end up doing? Well, they go half-assing it with barely any testing. They post 1 to 2 videos with the product, it flops, and then they quit TikTok Shop altogether thinking that it doesn't work. Right now, you're in the testing phase, so don't get so emotionally attached to your product. You don't need to post 100 videos. You just need 10 solid tests that show signs of life. And so how do you actually go about testing a product as efficiently as possible? Well, you're gonna wanna create 10 test videos with different angles. It's very important that each of your videos is different. You don't want the same exact script, the same exact hook, the same exact location. Make each video its own separate thing and track those early metrics like views and potentially sales. If you have an outlier video that gets a lot of views but no sales, then that means the video could need some work on the conversion side of things. And I have plenty of videos on this channel breaking down video structure and emotional selling. And if you're noticing out of the 10 videos that you post that one of them is popping off and maybe you're even getting some sales, then of course, keep ripping it. You're gonna wanna kill or scale based on results. Don't ever put your emotions into this, guys. One of the top skills that you can have as an affiliate is being very logical about the decisions you're making. There's been times where I think that a product is gonna do incredibly well and then it just doesn't get any sales. But I don't get attached to it. I just listen to the data and keep going or cut it off depending on the results I'm seeing. And if you post your 10 videos, give them about a week to marinate because sometimes videos take some time to pop off. And if you're not seeing any results, then that's when you're gonna wanna pivot immediately to a different product. And these are the exact concepts that I've used to clear multiple 6 figures in profit at 24 years old. Now you have a few options at this point. Option 1, you can say this is a load of shit, Sebastian. You're gonna keep doing what you're doing, choosing random products, hoping that one takes off. Now you might eventually hit something or you might burn out first, which is likely what's gonna happen. Either way, it is slow, it's unpredictable, and you're gambling with your time. I call this the death by 1,000 cuts. And this is why so many affiliates give up right before their big break. Option 2, you try to reverse engineer the concepts that we talked about today. You start adding these lessons to your product selection strategy. You start using the tools I recommended like Calo Data and the Daily Virals, and you start dialing in on your unicorn, which is what makes you unique as an affiliate. Will it work? Probably, yeah, because I know what I'm talking about. But will it be fast or easy? Absolutely not, because you're still gonna have to test a ton. You're probably gonna get stuck along the way, and you have to figure out the missing pieces on your own. So what is option 3? You join 7-figure affiliate. This is where you're gonna work directly with me and my team, follow the proven playbook that we built after over $3 million in revenue, and we help you shortcut everything. You're gonna get step-by-step help choosing products, fixing your videos, and then scaling when it does work with real feedback from myself and my team. This is built to help you hit consistent $5,000 to $10,000 profit months while skipping all of the guesswork. We're gonna build out your custom content strategy and hand select your winning products. This way, there's no more guesswork. You're gonna know exactly what products and what video styles you should be taking advantage of. And this way, you can scale as fast as possible and take advantage of your unicorn method. We're also the only agency that does done-for-you script writing. So we help you write out your content scripts for TikTok Shop Affiliate. This way, you don't have to stare at a black screen anymore. You just pick up your phone, film the script that we provide, and then post. And I just want you guys to know that these are not bullshit ChatGPT generated scripts. As you can see right here, a script that we wrote out for one of our clients, Joe, actually generated him over 50 sales. You're also gonna have your own private Slack channel with one-on-one support. So you're gonna have a direct line to me and my team. You'll be able to post your videos in there and get feedback, ask any questions that you have, and get real personalized feedback fast. And this is the exact system I use that allowed me to live a life of financial freedom without ever having to look at the price tag, live in my dream home in Calabasas in my 20s, and provide for my family so they never have to stress about a single bill again. And you don't have to believe just me though. Like I mentioned before, one of my students was able to buy a fucking supercar with TikTok Shop Affiliate. Or how we helped Nico, who was stuck not knowing what type of videos to make, no clue what products to promote, or how to create high converting videos, and now he's ripping $18,000 profit months. Or how we helped Chris, who had no idea how to find winning products, no direction for what type of videos to post, and he didn't know how to identify his unicorn method. And we helped him hit a $30,000 profit month, and right after this, he actually bought his car that he's been wanting for a while, which was a Lexus. Or how we helped Alexander, who came to us struggling with scaling and choosing the right products. He also didn't know how to schedule out his days like a top affiliate would. We helped him with all of those things, and last month he cleared $15,000 in profit purely with Spanish content. And just so you guys know, if you do speak Spanish, we are a bilingual agency, obviously because your boy is Colombian, and we do work with you and write out your scripts in Spanish if that's something that you prefer. One of our other clients, Roberto, started from complete scratch. I'm talking, this guy had never made a single video on the internet before. He was working in the heat at a job that he was miserable with, and we helped him get a TikTok Shop affiliate account that was ready to start posting on. We gave him invaluable feedback on his videos, and we helped him choose the right products. And now he was able to clear his first $7,000 profit month with TikTok Shop and leave his old job. So like I said, guys, you can keep doing what you're doing, posting random products, hoping that one hits, hitting $20 to $50 days that never turn into real money. No system, no data, just guessing. GMV Max killing your commissions and you don't know why. You're watching all of these other affiliates make life-changing money just passing you by, and knowing that you're capable of more but staying stuck. Or you can actually learn the game, have a proven system for product selection, create content that actually converts those views into commissions. You're gonna be able to start hitting those consistent $300 to $500 profit days instead of random spikes. You're gonna understand GMV Max instead of fighting it. You're gonna be able to create real leverage and not just burn out posting random videos. And we're gonna help you build towards those $10,000 profit months, just like we've been able to do for so many of our clients. So if you wanna work directly with me to level up your skills as an affiliate, even if you're just getting started from complete scratch, then make sure to click that top link inside of the description to apply to join 7-Figure Affiliate. Thanks so much for watching. I really hope this video helped you guys out and I provided a lot of value. Have a blessed day, and I'll see you in the next one.